Hello and welcome back to Dungeon Clawler. I love this game and we are playing Astro Bun right now. Astro Bun is a really weird one. His second claw is always anti-gravity, which is interesting, but more importantly he has this marble. Attacks the nearest enemy for 1 damage. The damage is increased by 2 for each marble you have in the machine. So we want the maximum amount of marbles, but at the same time, I think he duplicates anything that was last used. So I have a couple of ideas for this build. One thing at a time. Let's just get this thing started and try not to end on a dagger. We want to try to end on a marble if possible, because we only want to duplicate marbles. So I'm going to try to do a pretty clear separation to make sure that in the future I'm able to only get what I want, which is basically a guarantee of no dagger. If that doesn't make any sense, it will, so hang on. Okay, that's good. I got at least 1 marble. Okay. Now, 7 damage. I think if I get this marble and only this marble... No, not the... Whew, okay, that was close. So I just upgraded reflects 1 attack or debuff back on the attacker. You know, it doesn't hurt to get a reflect, just in case, right? Let's come down here, get these daggers. There we go. It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna be, it's close enough. All right, again, we know the rules. We gotta end on a dagger. So let's try to get here. That's okay. And then I want, we gotta end on a dagger, so we have to skip turn. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not a dagger. We gotta end it on a marble, so we gotta skip turn. Now I gotta get, ow, you, don't mess this up. Good, that's fine. Fine. We took a little extra damage unnecessarily there, but that's fine. Ring of Strength. You know, it doesn't hurt, so let's do this. Now, what am I looking at for perks? I'm not 100% sure. This, I think, is what we want. Reduce prices for all services. That's gonna be a good one. We have to go to this blacksmith. We gotta go to this blacksmith next time, or after this, and we have to upgrade. That's a fantastic grab. Great, that's great. And we have to upgrade at least 1 of the pearls. My hunch is going to be that whatever item is completed, is the end of this battle, is the one that's duplicated. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that, which means if it's an upgraded item, I'm 90% sure that it will duplicate the upgraded item. And that's like kind of the crux or the heart of my build right here, is we need to make sure that we have a huge amount of upgraded marbles. This one does increase damage by 2 for each marble you have. I don't know what the upgraded version is, but I assume it is good enough to justify a whole build around it. We need some damage. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab all this. This should not be enough to kill him. I just really need to make sure we get that dagger out of there, and then I'm gonna push these 2 over and we should beat him. Yeah. Now, if I do this, even if 1 of them falls over, we got it. And it's the marble. Good. It's the marble that was duplicated. If you only pick a single item, it gets used twice. I love that one. Picky is one of my favorites. We're gonna go here, and we're going to upgrade 2 marbles. That gives us a really good shot of getting this. What does this do? The damage is increased by 3 for each marble you have in the machine. It's good. It's less good than I was hoping for, but it's good enough, I guess. We really just need, again, to end on 1 of these. And even if that means we take a little bit of extra damage because we skip our turn, as long as we are in a good spot with our health and stuff, we're going to be okay with doing that. Yeah, because I mean, the claw allows us to hopefully be really specific and only grab this. Let's push this marble over. That's good. Okay. 14 damage means that we need We need to grab, I think both of, we need to grab at least this marble. This is gonna be a little bit hard, hold on. You know what, you can't get much better than that grab, come on. Perfect. And if yes, okay, so it upgraded Marble Plus, which is amazing. I'm basically not going to get, I'm basically not gonna get any additional items in the short term. I mean, I'll look, but I need to save all of my money to get rid of the 5 daggers and upgrade these. And like I said, we have to make sure that we end on a marble, even if it means that we have to be a little bit more particular. It's fine. You like it being by itself. This is a problem. I can't see anything. I can still do damage. That's fine. It's fine. I was thinking about skipping it, honestly. Yeah, this is tough. I'm just gonna get shields. It's fine. He's gonna shield up and that's fine. He's gonna attack for 7, so ideally I'm able just to grab shields just to defend against it. And then next turn, it should all be gone. Good. Now, how do I get to these ones at the bottom is the question. I'm gonna try to grab here and hope that this marble is the last one. Yeah, there's not, you know, it's okay. Now we're gonna go right here, grab this, and I should be good to duplicate this marble, as long as I grab correctly. That's a correct grab. That's a fantastic grab. Perfect, perfect. Now again, we have 4 regular marbles and 6 other marbles. I'm gonna keep all my money and we're gonna go to the boss. I think we'll be okay with this. I think this is gonna work for us. It's gonna be a little bit of a slow build out, but by the time we're ready, I think we'll be good. Whenever an enemy dies with 10 or more stacks of frost, no, but decreases the health of all enemies is just generally always a good one. I'm gonna go for both of these piggy banks. Okay. All right there, you big ugly. We're gonna try to keep our marble on the top because it's the claw that gives us this claw that gives us the killing blow most of the time. We kind of just have to make sure that we always have a gold one that's grabbable, basically. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is a little dangerous. We have to skip turn now. Okay. Now I have to grab these 2. Perfect. Very perfect. That takes him out, and we duplicate our good marble again. Each attack applies 2 frost. You know, I don't hate that. We don't have an upgrade station. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Well, we know what to do. There's 5 of these now in the deck, so we are increasingly getting more of them. We're gonna go for more daggers, and no, you know what? We gotta dig out. We're gonna dig out these right now, and I'm gonna push everything here to the right in. Everything go in. Good. That makes it easier in the future to grab what we need. Okay, we're gonna grab these 2. Perfect. That's not enough damage, but it keeps them on the top of the deck. I have to skip this turn. Okay, now I have to grab this. Oh, I almost got it. I almost didn't get that because, oh, nice. Oh, I forgot I had picky. We're gonna skip this. Again, I don't know what perk I really want here. Maybe the free upgrade. 3 natural strength is good. We need to shred. Last one before we can shred and upgrade, which is just good. It's really good. I'm gonna dig out this one. This build is fun. It's a lot of logistics. It's a lot of like really... Ooh, we gotta skip turn. We gotta skip a turn. Okay. Now I gotta grab just this. Or just this. Fine. Fine. No problem. Okay, we have 7 now. Look at that. We have 7 marble pluses. We're going to skip all this. We're going to go to this, which is perfect. Let's go to the upgrade station first. Upgrade. 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 Yeah, we're gonna do this. Sorry, we're gonna upgrade everything. That guarantees that any marble is a good marble, besides 1. And then we'll shred later, because how much was shredding anyway? Shredding was only 8. It's relatively cheap to shred, versus upgrades cost a lot of money. Now, I could get rid of the marble. I could actually shred the marble, and that guarantees that there is just no chance that we don't even really have to upgrade anything else at that point. So I'll tell you what, we're actually gonna shred the marble as our free shred. That means that we only have 12 good marbles. So now we'll go dagger. We'll shred daggers in the future. Yeah, because shredding is much cheaper. Squid or Beatrice? The ink sucks. Let's do the ink now while it's a problem. Like while he's still like low level. I don't mind the idea of getting 1 health. I'm gonna see if I can do. Yeah, 1 health is perfect. It's not the strongest build, so just making sure that we're always at full health is probably worth it. So at this point, we just want to do damage. And any marbles are good marbles. They should all do a decent amount of damage. So 22 damage. It's not terrible. It's really not overwhelming, but it's not terrible. It's more like honestly, it almost feels like more of a novelty build than an actual like god build or otherwise, but we really don't do that much damage yet. Especially if there's not too many. Okay. We know how this works. We gotta grab one of these because I want my entire machine just to be filled with marbles eventually. Now we have our 13 marble, and then I'll get a free reroll. Let's go to the... I'll go to the upgrade. Let's do that. And then we'll go here for the perk. Let's get the mirror. And then we'll push everything into the right of the middle over. Hopefully get a couple of shields and then a little bit of damage. Enough so maybe that maybe we can take... Couldn't take out the first person out, but we do have a reflect, so that's good. All right, lots and lots of good marbles with okay damage dealt. It's honestly, it's okay. Push it to the right a little bit more. Good. That's a decent amount of damage. It's fine. It works. Now we have 14 marbles. We can get body armor. No, we're gonna skip. I wish I knew what perk I even wanted here. I don't care about this transmute. Increases the amount of items that can get dropped into the machine by 10. That can be good because it can guarantee that we always have all of our marbles, which is, you know, the entire point of the build. Let's go down here. 2 marbles and a shield is pretty good. That'll take out the first guy. And then this is dangerous, but I think we'll be fine. Didn't work. Yeah, we got a dagger. Now we're gonna skip. We're gonna go for Melamon. Granny's room for more gold. That's fine. And then when we get to the shredder, and we get rid of all of those daggers, yeah. So we'll go here for the shredder next. Then the build, we have to be a lot less cautious with this build afterwards, because at that point it's just a lot more The only thing we can do to do damage is these guys. So we just push. Hey, that's like 200 damage in one turn. It's not the worst thing I've seen. I'll tell you what. I really want to try for this. Okay, it's fine. It got me a 15. Yep, 15th. I usually love Hedgehog, Vampire Fangs. I think we're going to go with... I'm going to reroll. I'm going to reroll one more time. I'll take another free reroll. Not what I wanted, but I'm going to go here. Now, let's look at my items. I don't really want to upgrade anything, so we're definitely going to go here first. We're going to get rid of all of these. And then, is there anything else that we want to get rid of? Maybe the big shield? Yeah, I think we're going to do this. Shredding the big shield might have been an issue. Out of curiosity, upgrading costs 16 now. Let's go this one. At this point, the whole game devolves to get as many marbles as we can. That's a lot of damage. It's just get as many marbles as we can. 16. Okay. I'll get my free rerolls, but I'm not going to take any of it. Skip. Yeah, this is it. This is the build. I'll upgrade the shields, but really that's it. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting the ring just because, so I can get more strength items, but otherwise the build is more or less complete. It's just get as many marbles as possible, duplicate the marbles to infinity, and then overwhelming marble people. 17 marbles. I'll reroll because, but I don't expect to get anything. We're gonna skip. Walrus is a little scary, but I think we can take him. Yeah, I think we can take him because we're chipping away with damage. Like every little time, like chips away with more and more damage versus a ton of upfront damage, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna grab all this over here. It's fine. And now I'm gonna go about halfway and literally push everything over. That's a decent amount of damage. Look at that, 51, 38, 38. We did 250 damage, just to be clear, on our first turn. So we grabbed here. Look, it's not my best build, but it is absolutely one of my most novelty builds. Like, half of these people don't even get a chance to go. We just take them out too fast. 10 block for every poisoned enemy. 1 strength every time you take damage. Okay. No, let's reroll. At the start of each fight... Yeah, it's not really what I wanted, but we'll go for trash cannon upgrade. That's good. Let's go for upgrade first. I say we upgrade this... Trash can we get rid of 1 for free, and then obviously we always go for the one with the perk. I mean, look, it's just basically all marbles and some shields for block. And what we aim to do is just do a crap load of damage. I mean... I mean, it's not horrible. It reminds me a little bit of the vampire build. Free blacksmith is good. I don't think there's many left. Hoarder can be good because that guarantees that we get most, if not all, of our 19 plus marbles. I'll grab all the marbles over here. It's a shame that pig... Wow. I was gonna say, it's a shame that pig doesn't get a chance for his upgrade, which just gives me money, but yeah, we're not taking anything. Wouldn't mind a ring of strength, but I don't think we need it. I thought we just fought Walrus. I swear we just fought Walrus, but okay. We're gonna get 2. I don't really need money for much anymore unless we want to upgrade the remaining shields. Yeah, Walrus, I won't lie, you are a little bit troubling. You do make me a little bit nervous, but at the end of the day, yeah, look at all that damage and look at all of these. That is so much damage. Look at that. We almost took him out in legitimately 1 turn. And now all we have to do is grab these, and that's it. Now we're gonna be at 21. Yeah, 21. You can shred 1 item for free. Okay. I guess we'll go back to the shredder. Shred 2 of them? Why don't I just do that? And then I'll upgrade the rest. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of block, a little bit of reflect. It's primarily just it's like the vampire build, the no block build. It's just primarily damage. Yeah, it's basically just how much damage can we do in a turn. That's what this is. All glass items inside a radius are used an additional time when collected. Oh my god. These are glass, right? Yeah, these are glass. That's incredible. That's incredible. So, I mean, we'll do this. And then I should have, I should have done this fight. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. I should have done this fight before, because then I could have upgraded all of the shields. But again, it's not really, they're not going to have a turn to hit me. It's kind of the thing. It's an entire thing of, there's no shot that he survives that. I don't want anything. I'll re-roll. But I seriously, there's nothing I want there. There's honestly nothing I want here either. I like this build, but I hate this build at the same time. It's so weird. This might be one of my fastest playthroughs for the record. All right, here's what we want to do. I like this Ring of Strength. I like keeping it at the top. I like getting a little extra strength. I want to push everything to the right in. That could not have gone better. Oh my. That's nice. We did 80% of his health in 1 turn, and this is about to just take him out. Just like that. It's done. That's it. That's a pretty effective build. I won't lie. We've seen this before a couple of times. It's the same scene every time. That was really effective. At the end, yeah, 13. So that 13 minutes is weird because my recording says 27 minutes. So I don't really, this time is never right. But this was, I think, my fastest run. I don't think I've ever had a run this fast before, period. With that said, I believe this means we have completed a run with every character besides Scrappy, which I don't really feel the need to complete. So we've completed a run with every single character besides Scrappy, which means there's some challenge runs that I have in my head that I might be able to do. For example, when you start a run with somebody that you've already completed, you can assign pause. We can make some really broken builds that I wouldn't mind doing. So I probably have 1 or 2 other episodes like that, but I probably do have to wait until another, probably have to do 2, excuse me. I probably do have to wait until another update, and then I'll just keep playing the characters as they come out. I love this game though. I'm gonna keep playing it. With that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.